Salute and thank you, NERDSoul. Lay Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go, baby. You look. Demon Slayer, y'all. The Infinity Castle. We here. You know what I'm saying? We done did it. We done did it and did it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what you think you're gonna do, but we gonna talk about it. But anyway, we're not by ourselves. I got Coop up in here, top distributor of the boot. Yo, what's up, Coop? Say what's up.
What's up, y'all? This will also be on the Blerd platform. You will be able to hear it on several different places where you hear your favorite audio podcasts. Of course, you can check it here on YouTube at NERDSoul with our homie here. But yeah, got some pop-ups coming up. Just passed out flyers. I actually forgot to pass out flyers at the movie, but that's how dedicated we were to get into the movies to go see it.
Yeah, man, look.
We kind of had the theater to ourselves.
Oh, word?
You gonna get the Marcus? Kinda. I want to hate on theaters before we start the review.
You know what? Yes, actually, you know what? Look, for anyone who knows me and knows Coop, you know we got to talk about our theater experience. Look, for all the Demon Slayer people, for all the people that want to get straight to the review, I probably won't have the time thing, but press the forward button and you'll see when we start.
I'm gonna keep it short, sweet. It's just theater etiquette and everything, but you can go ahead.
All right, okay. I'm gonna say some good things about Demon Slayer. Fresh out the gate, this is the most packed I've seen. I passed 2 theaters. The most packed I've seen their parking lots since probably the weekend. I know people ain't gonna believe me, but I'm just talking about where I was since the weekend of Bad Boys. Like, I haven't seen it this packed. Like, well, no, because people are going to say, what about Fantastic Four and Superman and stuff like that? I'm just saying what I saw. Now, I mean, who knows? They might have been there on days that I wasn't there. But the theater was pit-packed. I mean, the whole parking lot all the way to back. Like, you had to park in the back. Like, there were, like, 2 slots left. That's how many people were there. It was good. Now, of course, people will be like, well, you know, more than just Demon Slayer, you know, released this weekend, which is true. I did see The Long Walk today. And I like it, but when you go in the theater and you see, you know what they came for. So, shouts out for Demon Slayer for doing that, for holding it down, being big, doing a thing. I'm glad. I'm glad they're successful. That means that we're gonna get our other 2 movies. So, well, I mean, you never know, man. Stuff can flop. Stuff can flop.
Let me stop you right there, Mike. I know this is anime. I know that we're not used to it in the US, especially since when we grew up, probably you too. You know, you didn't used to get the anime movies unless, for us in Baton Rouge, you had to go to New Orleans if you were lucky.
Yeah, you had to go to like some kind of big city. Yeah.
Or Dallas, okay?
Dang,
or Atlanta. Like Dallas was.
Dallas is what, like a 4 or 5 hour drive for y'all?
Hell no, that's about a 6, 7, 8.
Ooh. 7-hour drive.
And you still, and that's what you moving, like that's what you doing, like 70 and above, like, you know, 80, because there's a part where in Texas there's always a speed trap stretch, so you gotta account for that. Like, there's no way to speed 100 all the way through to any city from Louisiana to Dallas. It's just not possible. Because of
you better not. They'll make you pay.
You gonna pay that good money too. So, Coop, you dropped out. I don't know. Oh yeah, I got you.
You hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, but far as just AMC, the AMC / movie theater, RMC was fine that I went to. I'm gonna just say this: this wasn't even AMC fault. People was fine at AMC this time. It was clean. We was only 4 people in our showing, and the only reason why I said only 4 because we were in a small screen. And y'all know me by now. I do.
Was there 4 of us total? Like, it was the other 2 cats, or was there like 4 other people in there?
No.
But like, there's some people lower than us.
4 total. And this is why I know.
I thought there were like 2 other people, so there was just 4.
Let me explain. Let me explain.
That
let me explain what we'll build it up to. Let me explain. I looked at the like I bought my tickets online. I looked at the seat count. It was when I bought the tickets, it was only 2 other people. They were on the other side of the movie. We were on the other side of the movie. The 9:30, the one that was dubbed, which, I'm a little bit of a weeb when it comes to Demon Slayer. I like the Japanese voices a little bit better. Because you gotta have a Nosuke voice. Like the Nosuke old man voice is worth it. But that movie was pretty much almost sold out at 9:30 on a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So, and then they had several showings at AMC for this movie. So they're treating it like a true wide release. It's not like, that special, like, oh, if it does well, you get like an extra week. Like, no, this is a wide release, late summer movement treating early fall. And it's going to surprise a lot of people when they probably see the numbers for the US box office. Like, people don't know they might have struck gold for their box office for their movies. But also, etiquette. This is why movie theaters are dying for me. We enjoyed the movie, but 2 suckers, I swear, try to take us out of the whole atmosphere. This is why I'm probably going to have to go back.
They were so disruptive. I thought there were 2 other people in there. That's why, like, I was like, oh, okay, like, no, it's just those 2.
That's how mine was when I went to see Conjuring. The theater etiquette was not awesome.
Theater etiquette, like this.
Bro, you can't have a full cell phone conversation,
bruh,
and then taking selfies and stuff with the flash on. Like, bro, come on.
Same. I don't know if they were doing selfies or if they was taking pictures of the screen, but I think.
Oh yeah, there were also people taking pictures of the screen too. I'm like,
these gentlemen were bilingual. So one, I think the conversation was starting in English, then it ended in Spanish or something, and it was just like, and my thing, the parts that was story building that was important. Look, I'm sorry, Mike. This is why I'm glad I read ahead. So I know how to formulate this whole story arc in my mind over and over again, what I saw. So they couldn't quite ruin it for me. But I was getting to the point where I'm like, I'm going to chill because I'm just going to focus my energy on this movie. But I was about to yell at them like, look, y'all, can y'all get the hell out? Like we was in like, the small, like that's my dream. When I get a small theater like that and it's just you and a couple people, I don't need the whole theater and Mike, to not be bothered at all.
Mike, Coop is not really a rah-rah dude. I am a rah-rah dude. And
in the Conjuring, I was about this close to saying something, but I was like, if I say something, I know it's going to become a fight. Because whenever I've seen someone say something to someone in the theater, it's a fight.
Subtitles, bro. Like I can read and watch the thing, but I want to immerse. If I'm listening, I'm getting the like, y'all. This is how good, this is. I'm not gonna spend time on that. The emotion of Demon Slayer when you're reading it, when you're feeling it, that's why I said, look, I'm a little bit of a weeb when it. I love how, because in my mind, when something is purely like Japanese, like it's old school, these are like the end of the samurai era. It can be, you can roll your eyes. I don't care. They do a great job. Really? That's how it worked for me. So it puts me into the thing that, shout out to the people who like it in English, but it just sounds kind of goofy in English
Of course it does.
It just sounds stupid.
Of course it does.
And he's a good voice actor for his English voice actor, but it just ain't the same. I need that extra raspy foolishness from the Japanese, because I don't know what he's saying, but it's the passion of it. Now I know.
So
some dubs are great, because let's see, because
people are still holding over old school hate from like the 80s. The vast majority of dubs are completely fine right now. It's just another way for you to gatekeep, because I have the creme de la creme experience. It's like, bro, look.
It's just for me. I ain't saying like
oh god,
anime how you want to animate. That's what I say. But yeah, it's not like
I got this water from the fresh springs.
I'm just saying.
AMC, before we get into the movie, AMC, this was y'all time to shine, man. Theater was packed. I mean, to the gills. This was your time to shine. Bathroom dirty. popcorn all over the carpet. Ain't nobody sweeping it up. When you go into the theater, the people that was there last time, you still see the soda stain, the little dried up soda stain. It was your time to shine, man. You didn't.
Soda stains.
You know what I'm talking about? That little soda where it be sticky, where it's been
Bruh,
dried up.
I don't touch the counter. I try my damnedest not to touch it.
The little thing, it slides in front of you. So even if you slide it out the way, you got to be careful.
Telepathic powers, I would just have my mind beam the shit off the counter to my hand because I hate that counter. It's disgusting. I am no prissy guy at all.
It doesn't have to be disgusting. It doesn't have to be disgusting.
It feels like a squatter's home where you got to repair an old home and some reason it got stickiness on it. And I know this because we used to clean my dad's old home, and you know that old vinyl, like the side where you're on the kitchen counter and you got that old white thing you peel off. It feels like that. It's like, why does it feel like that? The old 70s, 60s vinyl.
AMC,
it's sticky and funky.
This was your time to shine, man.
How?
I don't know.
It's just soda.
Like, AMC corporate needs to be like more in tune with what's going on here in Richmond, Virginia, because like I don't know what, like in LA AMC is dope. In Virginia AMC is, man, look.
I'm gonna say one more thing about the theater movie thing because I heard something. Shout out to K-pop Demon Hunters because this is the season of slaying demons apparently, and the year of the ninja. Shout out to Shinobu and Ninja Range Bound. But a podcast I listened to, The Ringer, shout out to them. It was the Ringer movie section. Now you talk about criminal crime with your pinky out uppity. And they was like, why did Netflix not put this in? People have this, I'm gonna just say it's stupid. Y'all, I ain't trying to be like, oh, I'm Mr. Businessman and I have an accounting degree, but I do have one and I used to.
You got an accounting degree.
Finance.
I need you to be careful with your language, Mr. Kirk.
Yeah. Oh, no, stop. No, don't bring that demon.
Oh, boy.
Speaking of demons, don't bring that demon into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, don't even bring that for the algorithm. But seriously, it's just that I heard the craziest thing people say, like, well, why wouldn't Netflix put this in the theaters? Netflix is a platform. Movie theaters are a platform.
Why?
The only reason why Netflix put something in a theater so they can pass the bougie law that you have to be in a theater for an award. They want to create award-winning stuff, but guess what they did? They create their own subscription platform so they can cut out the middleman. It's called straight to consumer.
Yeah,
it's literally a word.
I know this is going to hurt people's feelings, and I know there are certain things that we want to see like on the big screen. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
But bottom line is, Netflix don't need theaters.
Netflix, Apple do not need you all.
Like, I don't know how many subscribers they have, but let's say they have 89 million subscribers. I don't know, a whole bunch.
I'm gonna just say this
and multiply that by like $20 a month or whatever it is. Bruh, Netflix don't need no movie theater.
There's a term in finance that is not really in play anymore, but it still holds true. When they say, hey, if you gotta buy some stock, there was a whole acronym that included Apple and Netflix. It was called FANG stock. There's a reason why they made these acronyms. It was Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google. So FANG stock, or and some stuff rotating, and Microsoft and Tesla. Well, Tesla.
Yeah, there was a time when Tesla was not.
Yeah, when Tesla was it was also on the rise.
So, sorry, I just want to do that because I just that was cooking through my head through the week, and I'm like, you answered your own question. They are competing with y'all. I don't understand people who don't understand.
Netflix don't need theaters.
I don't condone capitalism, but I hate when podcasters and people do this stupid stuff when they are so pretentious, so fake. It's a simple thing. If I'm Pepsi, I don't need Coke to sell cola. Cola is the product and soda. Yeah. I'm trying to defeat them. They don't work in tandem.
Not defeat them.
I'm trying to defeat them. Literally. Look, if you ever want to, there's two companies that sound like they're fun, but look up just like soda wars and just different things, how Pepsi versus Coke, how they operated, and Hasbro and Mattel. Fun stuff. You think it's fun? No, these are some of the most cut rate things out of like the oil business.
They be hating each other.
They try to kill each other and then buy it and scrap it up and own it. They trying to kill you and then zombify your corpse. Anyway, on to Davis.
So now we into the actual review. I'm gonna throw it to Mark Dub. Mark Dub, after the credits come up, how are you feeling about Demon Slayer?
I don't even think it's right for me to address how I felt after the credits came up, because Coop, what did I do the entire movie?
You were just bugging out, having fun. I don't know, man.
I was leaning in and telling Coop, bro, this is so good.
Man.
Bro, this is so good.
Pretty much.
Bro,
classic.
It started off. I mean, it started off where it ended in the series. It started off with them falling through the Infinity Castle. Spoiler warning.
This is gonna be all spoilers.
This is straight spoiler. Yeah, it's straight spoiler.
It started off, and I ain't gonna lie, man. At the end of the season, when they were all in the Infinity Castle and you heard the boing, and you saw they all got transported somewhere else, I felt, I ain't gonna lie, Demon Slayer has been so good about making me feel dread. I felt dread.
Yes,
I felt palpable dread because I was like, man, what are they all gonna get into? And where they all got transported, it wasn't nothing good. Hordes of demons they fighting.
Yeah, they behind enemy lines.
I mean, they are not hell.
They are not at it. They have no advantage. No home.
Nope.
They are in hell, and the devil's got the home field advantage. It is
the sun is not coming up down here.
I don't even know how they're gonna get him to the sunlight, because I'm thinking they're in a pocket dimension, but I guess we'll find out eventually. Because they said it. They specifically said, I don't think you can cut his head. I think you're gonna have to get him in the sun.
I mean, look at number 3. Look at what we went through for number 3. We'll get to him later, but I'm just saying, look at what we went through for number 3. Like, bruh. Muzan is gonna take. They're gonna have to do like the Care Bears and all lock arms and just shoot love into his face or something. I don't know, dude. I don't know what they're gonna be.
Yeah, I don't think. He's too much of a hater for love.
I ain't even gonna front, man. Number 3 was that dude that was hard body karate. I told Coop I hated him so. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Let's not jump in, but yeah, we gonna flesh him out fully.
So Coop, since you read it, how did you feel when the credits started rolling and stuff? Did you feel like, they did it justice?
I mean, they did a lot of justice, because this is an adaptation, but it's a pretty one-to-one, pretty much nigh perfect adaptation. What I love what they did something a little bit different. I don't know if it's like a scene, a panel in the book, but I love that quiet moment before you drop back into action, where they really do kind of like the old, hey, this is a sequel, or this is a special presentation. You got the action, but in that quiet moment where the master is talking to, I guess, the Stone Hashira.
Yeah,
probably was his first Hashira. Maybe but let's say they go back, And I love Stone, because Stone was a quiet man. You just didn't know what to expect of Stone when you met him. He was just crying and praying, and I thought he was a weird freak. And he's such a good, honorable dude. And the fact that to see how multiple people's stories are tied through each other at different times. And I love, Stone is we are going, Stone has no wavering in him. He has there's no breaking of his spirit. What you see in Tanjiro, and I maybe to get a little bit religious just for a second, Tanjiro is youth and he is hope personified. Stone is what Tanjiro could be, but Tanjiro is just a little bit more. But Stone is just I am the rock that this is built upon. Like literally, like he couldn't have a better name. And it's just like whatever the master says, that's what we would do, and we're going to do it to his fullest. I hope that he does not die. Like I just cannot see him dying. But then again, now that I think about it, Stone is that guy. He will sacrifice his life to make it happen. I mean, they pretty much
he's already shown that he is going. Like the master came to him because he was like, "You're the only one who will honor my wish to use me as bait. No one else is going to honor that."
And if Stone says it, everybody else do it.
He knows Stone is going to be the one that's going to honor his wishes the best and fulfill his will the most because nobody else wants to see the master go. Nobody is ready to give up the master.
So basically,
understandable.
Starting off with the somberness of Stone Hashira is such a good way to set the table of the stakes, because there's no wavering with him, and he only had joy in his backstory. Go watch it. He only had joy for like a little bit, and that was robbed from him. It was because you couldn't really mess with him, but for them to mess with the kids that he was teaching, it just there's something kind of dead inside him. But he's hard to the point I must do this. So it's just something that I appreciate that in that character, that I need him to get his justice. If I ain't gonna say revenge, I need him to be avenged. I just say like something that I want for him personally. But yeah, man, just I at the end of it, they did it great justice. It was exactly how it was in the book, brought to life.
Word.
Couldn't ask for anything better.
Okay, cool. Because since I have seen it already, technically, now I can really see it and like understand the whole story.
I really was on that same page. I waited patiently. Coop harassed me and made me be a good guy and a model citizen and wait for it to come in the theaters. And I did. Man. And I wasn't disappointed. I needed to see it. Those effects were beautiful. It was
only time I
beautiful.
Cut and ride for the theater. That was the only time. Not to say nobody's TV can't produce it, but just to get the extra.
Well, I mean, it was I just needed to see what happened. I was like, man, I can't wait. I was like, because I know how anime be. Because we still gonna have to wait. We ain't getting the next one until 2048 or something.
Mike ain't believe that it was even gonna come out. Demon Slayer solid, Mike. Some of these other properties, Chainsaw Man, and we might have to worry about it.
Chainsaw Man is all right. Stop that rumor too.
It's Chainsaw Man
too. It took a break. It took a long time, but it's Mappa. When Mappa wasn't gonna tell you the date if it wasn't coming, because they'll just tell you it's coming. So you got to stop it. First of all, Mappa is about their paper. If they say it's coming, hands are going to be broken. I mean, it's done. But hands are going to be broken to produce it. That ain't necessarily good. Shout out to the animators. I hope that y'all get a better future.
I hope they got something going on over there proper.
Because I don't know how this lasts that long, but they've been doing it. I hope Mappa stay at a high quality. Hope they get them dudes more money and more time off. I'm willing for quality to last if it can be more fair. But things are good. But Mappa's hot right now, man. And let's just say I'd rather watch Mappa do whatever they want to do than whatever JC staff about to do with One Punch Man. In fact, I'm not going to turn on One Punch Man. JC staff, like, good at making cooking animes, but not action.
Like when I saw this, I was like, yo, look, they left no storyline was slipping. No one was slacking. All the fight scenes I was like, look, they know what they're doing. I was like, look, if the next two movies have this same quality, Demon Slayer is going down in history. I know there's the naysayers out there. I know there's people that do not like Demon Slayer. I get it, but bruh, If they nail these other two movies the way they nailed this one,
I mean, let's just stop right here. It's already
we talk about no, but I'm talking about like once it's over, because see, it's still running now, so they can still slip. But if they nail these last two movies, I don't want to hear jack about Demon Slayer. Like, bruh, it's
bottom line. I'm gonna just say this: there is no slippage. I know. Again, shout out to Rachel. I'm gonna give a shout out to Rachel. I don't care about the Saga Snob. I read all the story, but everybody who has read that story, they are touched and moved by it. From what I was kind of touched just read it a little bit. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be no slippage. Now I don't know how the ending gonna go. Shout out to Rachel. I don't know. It's gonna be some, like I said, it already was some stuff that happened leading into the movie. You know, rest in peace to our dear Butterfly Hashira Shinobu. What they did with the
knew she should have called for backup, bruh.
I knew he was gonna say that. There's no backup to call, and you.
She should have
called for backup, Mike.
She should just like, I don't know, evacuated or something. Like, you got it, like, bruh, you ain't.
How you gonna leave? I knew you was gonna hate on her, Mike.
I'm not hating on her. The girl got skills. She's out of her league on this one.
Everybody's out of their league. She's a Hashira.
Everybody was out of their league. Everybody was everybody, because we saw the same movie, right? Was everybody out of their league?
I know. But there
are other people rise to the occasion.
There's a couple of lines.
Level up.
Let me say this. Oh boy, the lady who is holding, who is getting absorbed by what's his name, the demon lady.
Number 2.
That her helper. No, not number 2. I'm saying the free demon. I forgot her name, but she was the one who had the perfumes, who was on the side of the players. Her assistant,
Tomiyoki,
the one who had the eyes. He said it because yes, Zenitsu killed number 6. We'll get into that in the breakdown of that. But he said if you was like a year later, he probably would have killed you because you wasn't ready. He just wasn't ready to his powers. Number 2.
Hold on. Stop right there. You watch football, right? You watch football, right?
Yeah, I watch football.
Any given Sunday. We ain't got no time. Yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda. You was here today. You didn't perform today. Zenitsu won. Period.
Let me tell you this.
Did you?
But he was not fight. He would have not won against number 2. Number 2 is
woulda, coulda, shoulda. Today,
I'm trying not to tell you nothing because I don't want to spoil it. There's a reason. I mean, it ain't really spoiling. There's a reason why. Like what number 2? Remember, number 2 ain't even that old of a demon, but he still made the number 2. And remember what he told me? He told Acosta.
I guess.
No,
and he crazy.
He's profoundly evil. The man in Acosta, they didn't really. I thought they might say it eventually, but I think I don't know if they said it in the show. But can I just say a reason why he's a little bit more powerful than Acosta?
All right, go ahead.
He purposely eats a lot of young women. Whatever reason it works for him, Acosta does not.
Oh yeah, because the more people you eat, the stronger you get, right? Something like that.
Acosta may not. I mean, I think he probably eat dudes, but I think he just like to fight. But
yeah, he just want to.
Number 2 absorbs people constantly. He is a abuser.
He is a habitual
of women. He's a habitual rapist, murderer, serial killer.
He's a cult leader,
evil.
and he uses his cult to feed his.
Was built to be a demon, and there's more that's going to get revealed for another character that we love that deals with number 2. So I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah,
so
don't tell us no more.
That's all I'm gonna say. But remember, he made fun of Costa. He's like I've been a demon. Just showed it to you, and I'm already number 2 because he think he's hot stuff, man.
Yeah, it's true.
And you saw Acosta just like, man, bro, but he want to beat you with his hands and this and that. So I don't know. Maybe he didn't really eat a lot of people.
Yeah, he might, because he might just be focused on like fighting in general.
He might have to, absorb some blood, but he been around so long. He just fight. He lost his memories until he got him back in the fight.
He just be fighting all the time.
Well, what I told Mark, I told you this when I read it. I said, Mark, as much as we hate Acosta number 2, I said, bro, he's a better person than what 2 is. Number 3 is a vastly better human than what 2 ever was. 3 ain't have no choice. Like he kind of the only choice
he kind of
made,
just got made into one straight up, and like he
had
never.
like a series of just being on the born on a bad sign, man.
Yeah,
and I guess we can dip into that. How do you feel about? And I'm gonna ask the question: how do y'all feel about number 3 now that we know his story?
I'm glad that he got, I guess, got reconnected to his actual self, because of course it seems through the process of demonism or whatever that he had lost this whole beautiful part of his life, and now he was reconnected with it. So I was like, that's actually kind of awesome that he was able to reconnect it and set his soul free, because he had already gotten I guess you could say he had gotten the vengeance that he needed in life. I don't know, he didn't of course get the closure because he had just finished, but he had settled that score in life, but he was not able to grieve because of course Muzan came up on him. So now through this he was able to finally reconnect with those memories, finally grieve, and then give up the ghost. So I like that. I feel
what, Mike, what you just said spurred my brain to think of a new word.
Mm-hmm.
We have the word we have humanity.
Mm-hmm.
It was his demonity.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take that.
And his demonity, yeah.
So I like the fact that he was able to reconnect with those memories, because that's some beautiful stuff that he had. Either, I don't know, maybe it was stripped away or he lost it, whatever it was, but he ain't having no more.
In fact, I will go a step further. I say he didn't even get to avenge in his life. He just kind of rampaged. Now they deserve to go, but he didn't. He said something that, as he was coming back to himself, and he realized, I hate me. The person I need to kill is me. And this boy who was unusually strong physically, because he just could not die. He just wouldn't go down. Yeah. He loved to fight. He was a fighter, but his spirit literally was broken the moment he rampaged and killed 67 samurai.
Yeah.
Again,
with his bare hands.
With his bare hands. The problem, though, as y'all know, who follow anything of Japanese culture, he did it in an era when the samurai was on and popping. Tanjiro and them, the samurai era is over. When he killed 167 people, the guy was like, yeah, they poisoned the well, but you killed 67 vassals of samurai and see how that makes you in the world. It makes you enemy number 1. Like, your land is gone. They're going to kill you eventually. And he was just losing it. But what did they say? The devil come for you at your lowest point. And as soon as he did it, Muzan like, man, I know I ain't sent nobody out here, so what's up? And to punch him in the face and be like, either you gonna die, you gonna roll with me, you gonna rock with me, or you gonna die. Choice is not really yours, but let's experiment with you. Like, he didn't even let him drink it and all that, and he was like, I'm like, when I saw that, I like, as much as I hate 3, that made me hate Muzan so much more.
He said, Mark, because I remember commenting how much I hated Akaza. Coop told me a while ago, he said, Mark, what does Demon Slayer do better than dang near any other anime? He said it rectifies the past of a character in such a way that it brings a lot of clarity. They fix that. And I was like, not Akaza. He killed Rengoku. I'll never forgive him. Man.
Not Green Goku.
Man.
Rengoku. But what was
That's
crazy
hilarious.
This is gonna sound real bad. In a way, Akaza, now that we got the full story of it, and then you add the Tanjiro piece, and I'm gonna really get into the Tanjiro part of it because it's something that I really love of this whole part. Tanjiro didn't even seem to hate him. Yes, he missed Big Brother and Goku, but he's like, I gotta do this mission, whatever. I don't even want to kill you with hatred, but I have to defeat you because you are in the way. But he did have enough like passion, like that fire was breathing. Like your spirit is so strong. What is it that makes you draw yourself? You know, it's hard to get rid of your attacks, but you can see Tanjiro. And I know some people like, oh, I don't know if I like that, blah blah blah. But Tanjiro was kind of working it out in his mind, and when he's like, dang, he wanted to kill himself.
So like, that happens in anime all the time.
The hatred wanted to kind of leave him, as you can see, and it's just.
And you saw how Muzan tried to hold on, but then, you know what I'm saying, when you got a good woman, you know what I'm saying, Muzan can't break that. You know what I'm saying? She held his hand. She was like, come on home. He was like, all right.
That's lightweight. One of the themes that they touched on, you know, that was lightweight, showing that love is stronger than hate.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, basically, you talking about, you know, in the Christian sense, where we like say, you know, shake the devil off.
Yeah.
And to see that his father-in-law, like, good people picked him. Now it's sad that his father had to, you know, commit suicide. His father was going to die one way or the other. I get it. That's pretty terrible. But, you know, for a son to see that, and he was like, I don't mind taking care of you. I'll fight, I'll do whatever to save you. I love you. Like, you know, he didn't even, you know, like how some demons, people lose it. They just, I guess, make them more of what they are. And then they be like, oh, I hate this guy. I hate everything. He didn't even hate, he didn't, even as a demon, he wouldn't dare, he didn't slight his father in one bit. He's like, it wasn't your fault. But what he did, he lost his humanity, how he took his pain out to lash on people, to steal, to murder. And he didn't just murder, he disemboweled them people as a human.
Yeah.
And it's like, but they deserve it. They deserved what they got.
Like, basically,
not
they poisoned them just because they was hating.
I mean, they wanted the land. They felt like they were mad that that vassal, that lord, left a non-samurai warrior that land because he did not have no rank. He was a lowly martial artist. If you do not have rank in that time,
lowly,
but he was a better person.
Yeah,
and it was funny. Like, I love when they do this with characters. I don't know why it cracks me up, but I hate it, but I love it. When, you know, it's always somebody like sticking a finger in your face, and they like, you just sitting there smiling. It's always they smudging your cheek, and he's like, ha 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 ha, and like, this man can absolutely crush y'all, but he has to take it. And it's just something about a character like that. Like,
Akaza was like, this the last straw.
I mean,
yo, homie he mushed old girl in the face when he walked in there. He was like, get out of here.
But they took Akaza's humanity. Akaza had been like, what did I tell you, Mark? I looked at Mark and I said, you know what's cool about this whole section of Akaza's backstory? I could watch this as a separate movie itself. It's so beautiful. It's so well done. If this was just a slice of life love story in that time, I could watch this. And it's like, you know, but then, you know, it's Demon Slayer. It's like they poisoned the well. And I knew it
kind of reminded me a little bit of like Samurai X a little bit. The movie, not the series, but the movie.
Same thing, man.
It just reminded me of, like, it was just sad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, dang, you know what I'm saying? The girl got better. They gonna get married. He gonna, you know what I'm saying, grow up and carry on the lineage of the Soryu school and everything. Everything seemed good. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his dad proud. He's gonna be a good man.
His mom killed herself. And then the people who chose him after all of that, they took that away from that man. They took it.
I mean, it's essentially like John Wick. It's like, yo, look. Or it's like, you know, it's like Equalizer 3 when he was like, yo, I thought I could have peace here. Now I'm starting to like it. And y'all trying to take it away. So now I got to do what Denzel got to do. No. Oh, man. So, yeah, it definitely it was touching to see him actually be able to get those memories back, because essentially either they were taken from him or he lost them. So it was good for him to actually get those memories back, to see the man he was, and then of course for him to beat himself up. But he had cleanly lost to Tanjiro. Tanjiro won. It clean, but that whole sequence from him first showing up with Tanjiro dodging him twice in a row, when you like, oh, even Akaza was like, you better now. Respect.
Way better than last time I saw you.
Yeah, he like respect.
That noise talking about you was a young boy crying on the floor or something.
Yeah, called him like a weed that was to be stamped out or something poetically weird that he insulted him with. He's like, I hate man.
When he dodged him twice, I was like, whoo! I was like, cause man, look, I was proud to see him.
Man, Akaza looked like he was hitting hard, man.
And then the 2-on-1 with the, you got.
Hey, first of all, shout out to Giru being the full circle, the full circle moment. The man who could have killed his sister, was in his rights as a demon slayer to kill Nezuko and to kill Tanjiro, chose to let him survive. He's like, there's something I feel about you. I'm gonna let you live. I'm gonna let your sister live. I'm gonna let the master decide. And shout out to him.
Them, standing side by side, seeing him finally come, Tanjiro coming to his fullness, and like they standing side by side going, man, I was just like, this is
like
it.
Say, also, full circle moment, bro, and it was awesome.
Another full circle moment for Giyu to get his mark. Because Giyu, remember, kind of hates himself from the storyline. That we didn't know what Giyu's deal was, but Giyu always felt like he didn't deserve. Like, it's crazy. Giyu is extremely good. Even Tanjiro, like, Tanjiro's the hero. He's like, he can just jump in. He's so adaptive. His movements has no weight. Like, he has no wasted movements. Like, he doesn't even get overly emotional. Even if he gets angry, he's so even keel. So water definitely fits his attribute to a T. Like, he is the water hospital. But, he just ain't Tanjiro. He ain't got fire breathing and, he ain't the main character. But for him to get his mark, to know that he come full circle, that he finally accepts himself, that he deserves to live when his friend didn't. Because he had to forgive himself. Like, so like, they don't know, they didn't say that, but I'm sure to get your mark, you got to get pushed, but you also spiritually have to have something probably a little bit right with you, or a little bit that's needed.
Got you. Yeah, that was fresh. Another part I want to ask all about, because, well, maybe not you, Coop, because you done read everything, but
I didn't read it all.
But Dub, when we were seeing the flashback of Tanjiro's dad, when he cut that bear down, I'm pretty sure everybody my age was like, "So you won't always save, was you?" Like, actually,
you know what?
You cut that bear a little bit too good. You
was in them streets, Dad.
Yeah, Dad was in them streets.
I don't know, man. I feel like this
because that cut was clean.
I feel like he's like, this is why I brought up Stone. Stone and his dad they're just like dads. Like, we're dads, but they're like the dad figure. Like, I don't think he was I think he was always a good man. But what did he say? He was like, I am
first off, he was a coal seller. So he mined coal all day. So he's strong.
Unusually strong. Which that shows with Tanjiro.
He had old man strength.
Bruh, he had a hatchet. A hatchet he had to cut twice to make sure the job was done before the bear could even think. And he's like, and Tanjiro said, I saw it with my own eyes, but I know he cut twice because that hatchet can't even cut across the neck that far, so he had to cut it twice.
And then he just turns around to his son and is like, I hope you paid attention because one day you gonna have to do this. Like you just like yo,
bruh,
yo, his dad is nice.
To come up to a bear, Mr. Bear, I know you hungry. I know you gotta cut up. As long as you don't cut up here, you can go eat whatever you need to do. But you cannot hurt my family.
You shall not pass.
You will be hurt. You will not bring harm to my family. And he said it so quietly, so gently. He's like, I'm not even a violent person. Y'all,
Yep.
this is what this kind of goes back to what E40 said. I love what just this E40. He's like, look, y'all think a square can't fight. A square will put you in that blender, put you in those straight blenders.
Yo, man.
So it's like you don't know what people going through.
Sometimes
Or what
the people that
do.
just sit back and observe, y'all don't want to be messing with them. Leave them alone.
You might get a hatchet strike to your neck.
Because sometimes what they trying to do is hold themselves back so they don't hurt nobody. Like sometimes they trying to chill because they know what they capable of. Oh man, but yeah, the dad, man. Okay, Demon Slayer's flashbacks are awesome because they never waste anything. I think I'll say that. Demon Slayer's flashbacks don't waste time. Unlike other shows, other live action shows. I mean, there's even live action shows like The Strain. They did a lot of pointless. Supernatural even did them from time to time where it's like
The Strain was such a dope series, but yeah, it definitely had some of
those flashbacks. You're like, why are we
episodes
here?
And here's the thing. Convolution.
Here's the thing. Demon Slayer is structurally built to put that in there, like to explain. Like it's not even filler. It's just built to explain to move the story along. Like they purposely know what they're doing to use the method of flashback to flesh out a character, and it's never like you drop in and this whole episode is just kind of a flashback. Go figure. A flashback is a flashback.
Like it is crazy. It is crazy. It's definitely been their modus operandi. They have definitely used the flashback, especially when Tanjiro is dispatching a demon, sending him to the afterlife. Because you can't say sending him to hell. Because I think Tanjiro is such a beautiful character that even when he kills a demon, he still sends him to paradise. Man, what kind of... Well, you can't ask for more, man.
To reincarnation, because I think they're kind of Buddhists. I think there's some of the religion to it. So they have a choice. And some of them still be like, I deserve
you know what? Hell. He cleanses them karmically.
Because you have to be cleansed to be reincarnated, I think is how that works.
Then whatever is necessary for them, like for them to get to glory, whatever it happens, he does it. Whatever happens, that's crazy.
Akaza was so because he was like his brain was warping back and forth. He's like, no, the fact that he can regenerate his cut neck, that shows you how ridiculously strong Akaza is.
He's number 3. Like,
I'm just saying.
Number 2, which I'll drop it on number 2 in a second. But
we got number 2 and number 1, so they hard body. Because Akaza, man, look, and I told Coop there is no way I'm gonna feel any empathy for that character. Coop. When the scene was over, Coop just looked over at me and I was like, "Yeah, they got me, bro. They got me."
All right. I'll let them slide a little bit. But I'll slide over to the butterfly.
We hate Mike. I'm not even looking at the screen, but don't be insulting that girl.
I'm not even insulted. I feel bad because I'm like, I get that you wanted I get that you needed the revenge, but girl, you was not ready, girl.
Mike, just know it's not over. Like Kurt
of
Franklin
course.
said.
He's still alive. You know what I'm saying?
It's not over. I'm just saying. But just know that we're talking about karmic and spirituality and all that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
So the fight, I like how like I like how they animated each and every movement.
Her
how they were moving around one another, how the camera moved around them, like, and also how she stood her ground. Like, yes, I even talked to a couple of people after the theater. They was like, yo, she trash. She always been trash. She can't beat no demons. I don't even know why she went in there. I was like, look, now it was her sister, man. It was her sister.
First of all, who said that? Who said that? Like, put the time out. Who said that?
Just some dude that was there after the theater. He was there with his girl, and he was like, "She always."
Let me address this to you directly.
He sound like one of them cornballs that'll be giving one of them fake hot takes to Trapped in Anime.
Yes, thank you, Mike. Mark. She can defeat demons. She couldn't defeat. She couldn't. She did not have the power to slash necks. She got good enough skilled with her sword and her poisons that she became a Hashira. Yeah. People are like, forget that. Like, she killed.
Hey, she is a Hashira.
She almost killed Nezuko. Remember how she just easily ran Nezuko down and kicked her in the back of the head?
Bruh,
Nezuko,
he is upper two. Like, come on, man.
And a terrible person. Like, there's like not good in him.
Homie, but the funny thing is how casual he is. Like, he's just like, it's all, yo, just leave it right there. I'll eat that later. Don't worry about it. I'm what I'm saying?
He's literally eating women like a pack of Popeyes on his knees. It's like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing there?
Yo.
And he's delighting in it.
Yeah, he likes his job too much.
He likes the abuse and the pain he calls people. There's a reason why he's like really made that way. Because when he hugged her, then he cracked her back and he started crying. Like, he's that fake, I care about you person, and he don't. Or he don't understand.
Fake televangelist. He a narcissist.
You know what? He is a televangelist to a certain degree.
He is like, which number was it? Was it upper number 4? The one that, the artist, who was like the Jack in the Box almost.
Were they lower? Were they lower or uppers?
No, they were uppers.
They were uppers. All right, cool. Because that's another thing. I need to remember. I have to try to remember who's dead and who ain't dead.
Oh, well, here's easy. All the lower. Remember, Muzan killed all the lowers. Muzan
he did?
ate them all. He made them all before Mugen Train said, "Y'all suck." Hey, you, Mugen, weirdo who worship me, get some extra juice. All right, go become a train. So remember that's how Mugen Train started. He killed everything. He's like, oh, he's like, because remember he said hundreds and hundreds of years, no upper has died, until what's his name died after Mugen Train, and that's when he got really worried. He said, you lowered. He said you lowly. Yeah,
he was like, y'all ain't trying or something.
Y'all are garbage. I have to replace you idiots every so often because Hashira keep killing the lowers. They don't kill the uppers. The people I really made good. I don't know what about you lowers. I can't do nothing with you idiots. Y'all dead. Bye. He's like, I'll eat y'all. Man.
So
the
way that whole conversation played out between number 2 and Shinobu, the way they did the animation, even the backstory, it flowed together in a way where I just felt bad for her because I was like,
bro, I hated him.
I get that you want the revenge, but girl.
There was no backup to call, bro. There was no backup to call.
You got to get out of there and regroup or something.
Where's she gonna go? You forget, he's a demon. He's practically her domain. She could outrun him. Once he won that dough, you have to die or kill him.
Because he's too fast for her.
He literally freezes the air and freezes your lungs. He's playing around, and he can kind of survive the poison long enough, supposedly, to re-heal. And then he's just joking around because he wants to go back to eating women.
Because when he opened that door and he was there, I was like, man.
Sprayed his blood as frost in the air, and if you inhaled any of it, he could control it and kill you from the inside. That is diabolical work.
And let's readdress this again for Hashira's Demon Slayer, and and I'm not saying this to you, Mike, just to the people who look. I hate on Sakura, but shout out to your girl Sherry, but they made Sakura that way. But what people are forgetting about a Hashira and a Demon Slayer, for these people need some of them need to avenge people. There was no going back for it. That's why she's not trash. She wasn't a coward. She didn't want backup because she needed to get this.
That's why I'm so on the fence about it. It's like, I know it's your sister. You got to get that revenge, but man, dang, man.
But if she lived, she would have hated herself. If let's just say he escaped or something continued and she couldn't do it, that's something because what did she say? And Tanjiro, when they were just talking when he was healing her, she's like, I'm very angry all the time.
I'm angry all the time.
Because she kind of has a dead stare. She's cute and, you think it's funny. She's kind of witty, but she's very sharp. She's always kind of this is a face I put on. This ain't the real anger you see.
Yeah. So
I kind of figured that because she looked dead inside.
Yeah. So that fight scene was kind of sad to watch play out because it's like you see him kind of chipping away at her, but that last attack, I was like, hold up, did she get him? Like that, they played it out that well where I was like, hold on, did she get him? And I was like, oh dang.
I mean, that upper thrust of hers, it was so beautifully animated.
Yeah, that's why the way they animated it, I was like, yo, hold up.
That's why to say that she trash, and I do, Mike, I know, oh boy.
Yeah, he said she was trash. I was like,
that ain't trash, though.
I was like, I don't know if she's trash. I was like, was she?
I like Naruto.
Ready,
Naruto had one jutsu, all right? And he had like 2 jutsu. That girl had every single slash, insect-based slash, the art, the style, and pinpoint. Even the demon had to acknowledge, you are beyond fast. He's like, if you was a little bit faster. He's like, honestly, if you had the strength to slash my neck, I'd be dead. He acknowledged that.
Yep.
So that's why I say, to be a demon slayer, these people are good at their job.
And the trip is once again, we're looking at these people that have been transported behind enemy lines without any prep.
There's no there's no prep time. You got dropped in out of the reality.
Yeah, you thought you had to drop on Muzan, and he was like, psych. So yeah, now he got y'all.
Break it up, Mark. You break it up.
Looking bad. Oh, hold up, is he? Oh, okay, he'll be back in a second.
Okay.
So the way that played out was awesome, but I do want to give credit to a storytelling element that I didn't think of until I saw the movie. This is when I saw, the first time I saw it, but the way they were using the crows to try to map the place, I thought was genius, and try to keep track. They were still trying to be kind of like mission control from the other side.
I thought that was awesome. Cool because cool. The Infinity Castle is so daunting, bruh.
Yeah,
and you have to have a way to try to keep track of where everyone is.
Let people know where they are.
Yeah, bro, and they were keeping tabs with everybody, letting Shinobu has died.
Yeah,
it's the crows, just even small touches that the way the timing happened of the night, that that we all knew that Tanjiro's fight was going to be the end of the movie because he's the main character, but for him to go into battle or before battle happens, that Shinobu died, and he cares for Shinobu's sister. I don't know if they're going to be a thing, but I think they're close in age. Shinobu's, apprentice, the one who don't say much, but I think she's kind of fond of Tanjiro. And of course, Shinobu had to bring Tanjiro back to life, and her staff had to heal him. So they got to know him very well and think of him kind of like a little brother, per se. So to hear that like your Hashira big sis senpai has died before you might encounter somebody, and then you kind of know that Muzan really hates, and then the buildings start moving. Everything is trying to delay you. You know, they're really trying to delay everybody else, but they really got to kill you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's like Muzan has put a specific hit out on you ever since he saw the earrings.
Yeah.
Like ever since he saw the earrings, he was like, he gotta go.
And
he was
I
like,
don't
that
know
dude gotta go.
Hey, you know, and they showed his daddy with the earrings on, and we saw how serious his daddy was. So we might get some more story on his dad before all is said and done. We got 2 more movies, man.
We still got 2 more movies, so yeah.
We actually did get some story. I think they did it in the Sword Village before. That, you know, that's why they said that he wear those things, because he's kind of like the ancestor of the first sun breather. Like they're kind of like related to him. And remember they described the marks
that the descendant of the first.
Yeah.
The sun breathing that almost defeated Muzan.
The sun breathing pretty much birthed all of the breathing techniques. So the sun breathing is the purest form of it, you know? So that's why the mark comes and all that stuff. So technically, in a way, they all like distant cousins, if you will.
All right.
You kind of have to, because it comes from the blood, if you will. Kind of like, I guess the story like Momotaro or something. So this is probably like all related in folklore and all that. So, you know, it's just Muzan. He's scared. Like he's scared. He has to be scared of, because like fire breathing other than the sun. Well, technically sun breathing, you probably have the powers of the sun. The sun is the only thing that can kill him. He was worried. You know what I'm saying? So it's dramatic, but yeah, just the fact that he like, hey, Akaza, take care of it.
I mean, Tanjiro also, like, Muzan is probably fully aware, like, Lord, this little mother might learn how to sun breathe. And if that's it, I'm cooked. Let me hurry up and get his sister so I can absorb her. Yo, I told Mike, I don't know if I had this discussion with you. I know I had it with Coop, but I have always been like the worst set of like antagonists and villains or monsters or demons or whatever to me are the kind that have the ability to either bend your shape, like in Jujutsu Kaisen, or somebody that can possess you or take over your mind, and or somebody who could kill you from the inside. And that's all that they are dealing with.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I hate it all. Bro. Like, what's left for them is still so very daunting. Shinobu,
no one's an easy target either.
Nobody.
Everybody has to like work hard for their wins.
Everybody's a heavy. Everybody left is a heavy, man.
Yeah, because we only have 2, 1, and Muzan, right? I mean, outside of just like the regular scattered demons that are just like fighting the corpsmen. Oh, shouts out to the corpsmen. They stepped their game up too.
Hey, corpsmen is stepping up. Like,
man.
Shout out to the callback to Murata. I like the goofiness of
they
Murata.
They all fighting big googly eyed demons, and why all the demons got googly eyes?
They just be crazy when they get
Muzan don't even have an eye plan for them poor demons.
Hey, shout out!
They just all out there googly eyes.
Is it just me, or is it like Murata, like a parody of Tanjiro? Because when he hit the move, he was like second forward, but it was so slow and weak.
It was so funny, bro.
It wasn't
so
weak.
dusty.
He got the win. You know what I'm saying?
He got the win, but it was sad. It was like,
bro,
you know what I'm saying?
He like
a middle manager kiss up, because he just loved to talk. My right. They hit that slow water wheel, bro. That water wheel was dusty. I was like, come on, Murata.
I ain't gonna let you do it like that, man. He's saving lives.
water wheel.
Like, why he said it like that? I'm like, Murata, come on, bro. Like, and then took the demon like poking at him. He was like, "Oh, Senpai, will you save me?" Like, this bum here, and then it inspired Murata. Like, hold up, all right, I'm good, all right. Water wheel. But also, I want Murata to live. Man.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to lose anybody else, but I know we will. I'm afraid.
Sure. We going
to be fair, we know which three of the young players, if there's going to be any new Hashira, we know which ones are going to be Hashira.
I tell you, Zenitsu. I loved his battle with upper number 6.
Yep.
His old homeboy who. It was crazy because he was like, "Oh yeah, you was whack because you could only master one form. I mastered all of them except for that one. So I'm gonna hit you with everything." And Zenitsu, at a point, he was like, "Bruh, you don't even understand. By me mastering this one form, I already surpassed everything you've done."
Let me make a comparison, y'all.
Right.
For this real quick for the Zenitsu. What his homeboy was, I hate his guts because he got them damn kids killed. He the reason why Stone have to be so miserable. He is the bane of Stone. I hope. Well, if Zenitsu didn't get him, I hope Stone would have ran across him and bust his head open. But Zenitsu deserved that one. But he is the guy in basketball. He can dribble left, right, do pass, but he can't shoot. He can do every New York trick under the book on the thing, but he can't shoot. But he think he hot stuff.
Yeah.
Like you want him on the team, but then you kind of don't. You kind of don't.
Because
he's always complaining. He's ball hogging, but he can't shoot.
And he gonna over dribble.
And if he has all the skill to pass the rock to his teammate to get them some points, set them up. And the teammate can help you do what you do, but you can't do the one thing that you should have learned to do. I don't even understand how you get all the other forms, but not the basic form. In a way, you're more of a disgrace than Zenitsu.
You know what, bro? In his story, he was a sucker, man. Like you didn't feel bad for him.
No, he was evil, dirty, rotten. I love that they don't try to make you feel sorry for every demon, because some people are just demons.
Yeah.
He was a coward. Now, I guess the only thing, to be fair, when he came across number 1, all right, let's just be honest, y'all. He wasn't beating number. I mean, he could be as good and spiritually
that's understood.
Balanced as he wanted to be. He couldn't beat number 1 as a human. Number 1 as a human would wipe him out. You know what I'm saying? Number 1 was.
Because I'm thinking number one probably gonna have to take coordinated effort.
You know what? He didn't have any choice. But if he had a choice, I still think to acquire more power, he would have chosen to be a demon. So,
of course,
like
he didn't have it in his spirit.
He was a perfectly flawed character. Like he was a wonderfully wicked character.
He was
somebody
when gonna murder you.
When he reached his end, it felt like and the way Zenitsu did it to him, like he was like, "Dude, you did what? Like this weakling beat me? This crybaby beat me?"
I love the people on the game in life. Whenever you beat them and tear them up, you still trash though. I don't care if you won. You trash though. But I'm trash.
Only won because it's like, that's why I won. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the one skill you did not have, I possess, and it beat you.
I also dug the fact that Zenitsu was locked in the whole movie. Was locked in. We ain't get no silly stuff. He knew.
Coop,
I'm in the castle.
I love locked in Zenitsu.
Yep.
And it ties directly into the episode when Zenitsu got the letter. You know how he was kind of still, he was locked in, but he was still that. But when he read that letter, and it turned out that Pops, his trainer, killed himself.
Yeah.
And then back in there, if you go to do it, like for us, like I just can't fathom, you just committing suicide. But let's say in their culture. But what's really sad though, when you don't have a second as a samurai to behead you. Like for one, it's dishonorable. A samurai a real samurai deserves to have a beheading, like a second. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Zenitsu probably that's messed up. That Zenitsu probably would have done it if he requested it, because kind of like have to or something. Not say have to, but he would have probably done it for him. But to have to bleed out after stabbing yourself alone, man, because you find out that your top student became a demon by choice. Well, yeah, by choice, because he did enough demonist stuff to get that offer.
Yeah. So that fight scene, their like personal stakes was what drove that up for me. And I was just like, yo, man, he there. And when he stepped up with that brand new form, I was like, look, we in here. And then of course, him getting hit with like that crackly demon thunder attack. So he's out of commission. You know what I'm saying? Giyu's out of commission. Tanjiro's out of commission, which is going to leave, I guess, the second movie open for like the Wind Hashira. And you got what is her name? The snake. What is this?
Love Hashira.
Yeah, Snake
and Love.
Man, look.
Sword.
He was like
Sword Hashira and Kanjori.
It's Wind, Stone,
Iguaro and Kanjari.
Wind, Snake, Stone, and Miss Hashira. Miss Hashira.
And where homie was like, all right, baby, let's go. Like, yo, look, you gotta take care of your woman, man. He was like, boo, don't even pull out the sword. I got this. He's like, don't even worry about it. He's like, ain't nowhere to mess with my boo. So I do like them being teamed up. The Wind Hashira being by himself, I think kind of makes sense due to his demeanor.
I don't even know I don't know. I haven't read, but I think he wants an upper so bad. I don't know if he even meets one.
He probably ain't gonna meet one,
because he kind of annoyed me anyway. I almost like, if you kill anybody, if you got to take a Hashira, take the Wind Hashira. Get him out of here. If you got to kill anybody.
Well, you got like Ginyu, he's still running around. You got what's his name?
They better not kill Ginyu.
I hope not, but I mean, you never know where they're
But
gonna
I
go
feel
with
like,
this.
because his sword is broken, that ain't a good sign. He's beat up, and he ain't the main character. And I mean, he's kind of got his soul relieved because he knows that he's not worthless, and he might be ready to join his friend. He like, I did what I need to do. I saved Tanjiro. I could see him taking a dangerous punch to save Tanjiro. I mean, he already did it, so he will put his life on the line with ease. And I wish he could have been there with Shinobu. I know they wouldn't like that. For one more, I thought they might have been shipped. No, I know that's a goofy thing, but I wish he could have been there to help Shinobu.
Yeah,
but there'll be more on.
They were both on their own, so. Tengen and Rengoku talking was cool.
Yeah,
I thought that was cool.
Yeah, to protect the children. First of all, shout out to the master's children. Man,
I was
it's like,
this is nice.
And I want to say this, like, on one side, I know how people be like, yeah, man, characters who don't cry is just that. Nah, like, they're have to be so strong spiritually that these children cannot even be allowed to be children. Think about children of war. Think about child soldiers. These are they have to become child soldiers to get their mission done. That ain't necessarily a good thing. It's a necessary thing for this. But it's like, you feel kind of like, oh yeah, these are children. Like, they're very smart children. Like, these are genius level children. The fact that they're drawing this, he's doing the command with the blood art from old boy. to be able to guide the crows or the crows to see the lead information.
Yep.
Which is kind of dope. I don't understand how it all works, but I like it.
Yeah.
Just as this wild maze, and then they're starting to finally realize the insanity of the demon pocket dimension of the Infinity Castle. Like, this is beyond insane.
Yeah, and he's just like, look, he's like, we're not gonna stop though. We ain't gonna stop.
And you knew it was insane when Wind and Snake fell into it for a little while, and they're lucky they got out of it. That they threw them out of it. It was like, we don't even understand what this was. And then it's like, man, so I don't know, man. Oh yeah, old boy with the shotgun, he's still out there. I hope he makes it.
Oh,
like I said,
Genya.
Yeah.
Whatever his last name is, Genya something.
Yeah, that is Genya.
Yeah. Yes, that is. That's right.
So yeah, he dope. Like it's. I think we're gonna get the second movie. Everybody's gonna get their like little time to shine that didn't shine in this one. Like they got little spurts.
Yeah, Inosuke.
I also think that Tengen and Rengoku gonna get a shot. I think someone's gonna try to attack the kids and they're gonna have to defend it. Because Muzan seems like the type to kind of cover those bases.
I don't think so, and this is why.
Oh, okay.
I think that was just showing you that Rengoku's dad, Mr. Rengoku, if you will, the fact that he got up to fulfill his duties again was his win. Because you forgot he gave up a life. I think that was just to acknowledge that he acknowledged his son he finally acknowledged his son. Because he was broken.
Because Papa
so him
Rengoku,
to come back, he had gave up. So, and then you have Tengen who had to give up, who was forced to give up, and to realize how great, he's vanity personified. And even though he got kind of humbled, he got to realize what his value is, and that's why he became a teacher. So it's like that's their final graduation.
It's like, yo, Tengen is like, I mean, I know he flashy, but I'm gonna let him slide.
I mean, he had to,
because he went man, to the gold bands and like the come on, you gotta let it, you let that one slide.
His casual wear is worth more than most people wardrobes, right? He's the Ric Flair of it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? The robe with the one hand and the jewel band over the eye.
Yeah, come on, man. It's too good. It's too good.
He's dripped out, man, as the kids say. But Rengoku dad was a drunk. He just like gave up on all of it. He's like, you ain't gonna be nothing. Because remember, he wouldn't teach Rengoku how to do it. Rengoku taught himself.
Rengoku dad was Prince dad from Purple Rain.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he gave up.
Rengoku's dad is Clarence Williams III.
And Rengoku took the book and taught himself and became a Hashira. That's how good and dedicated Rengoku was.
Rengoku taught himself 27 instruments like Prince.
It became the best. Well, he wasn't the strongest, but what they said, Rengoku's spirit was so high, even though it was that little bit of darkness, but it was like Rengoku was fighting against darkness to not be his dad. Like he like looking at his dad is like looking into the abyss. And Rengoku was a little bit broken, but he was uplifted. He was broken because he drove his mother insane, this and that. But that's why I love that Rengoku was able to see his mom. Like, Rengoku's death was what gave us hope in Tanjiro. Rengoku did everything right. And he saved time. Like, he saved the boy that should live. You know, he saved the hope of the world. And Rengoku couldn't do it himself.
Rengoku is Obi-Wan Kenobi. He was like, look, there's one who's going to come after me that's greater than myself. I'm going to save him. I'm going to make sure he get to the next act.
You know,
because I know how important he is.
And there's actually, like, you know, it's just, yeah. And for him to immediately go to the other side and cross, go to heaven, if you will, be with his mom, and be like, "Did I do good?" And she's like, "You did great." And that's all he
Well
needed.
done,
He
my
just
good and
needed,
faithful servant. You know what I'm
you
saying? No.
know, he did like,
Ain't that what we all want?
he
Yep.
did good,
Church,
and
tabernacle,
oh
synagogue,
Lord.
amen.
And then you got other people like the demon bouncer be like, "Look, man, I'm evil, bro. I don't want no redemption. Me and my sister going to the other side, the wrong way." But that boy said,
Oh
I
man.
choose to be a demon all over again." Like, damn, bro. He's like,
Yeah.
bro, don't even try to clean me up. You're like, bro, I'm a murderer, dog. He's like, I was doing like the only good thing about me is that we both love our sister. But yeah, bro, I'll chop you up again in a heartbeat. And all them people. Like,
Yeah.
it's like it's funny because him and the Kasuga is kind of the same, but he enjoyed it. Like he was
Yeah.
sick. Where Kasuga did, he acted out, but Kasuga thought he could have a good life for a minute. Oh boy, like ain't no good life for me.
Yeah.
No,
He
he
was just
was like,
crazy.
He was like,
he was
I'm
like, I tried
skinny.
doing good. Good ain't too
Tried it.
good for me.
That people don't like
Misunderstood.
how I
Why you
look.
choose the hood for me?
But man, by the time he was collecting debts and he learned to fight, he was like, man, I'm gonna show how good of a debt collector I am.
Mm.
He was like, I'm skinny, I'm twisted, I'm malnourished, but I'm stronger than what I look, and I like fighting. And like, no, not just fighting, I like hurting people.
Yeah. I enjoy that.
Like, yeah, ain't nothing you can do with that.
Let's see what else we got. I'm trying to think. I want to ask. I guess Coop. I'll ask you this, since
Okay.
you have read.
Yes.
When it comes to like the mapping of the territory in general, is there ever a true end to the Infinity Castle, or is it truly like infinite? Especially when they folded it up into that huge box, is it truly infinite, or do they ever kind of like fully see the inside, or is
I
it?
haven't read that far that it makes a bit of difference. I think it's just to show you how expansive it is and how nutty it is. But it is like if I had to
I don't
make
know
a
why.
guess,
I felt like it was as big as a moon when they showed it as a cube, or it was big as a planet. It was like it's an expansive space. Like that.
Yeah, because I'm
they're not
trying
going
to figure out,
find an
like,
edge.
are they ever going to find Muzan?
I mean, obviously,
obviously, or he'll find them.
I think it's more like he'll find them when he's got his plan in motion. Because I think if they really wanted to, I think they could just move the things around. Maybe he can't focus or whatever. But wait a minute. I don't know if it's Muzan's power to move it. I think it is the Baku, whatever the lady's name, who plays the instrument.
Yeah, because it did say upper
power.
4 beside her, so I guess she's. Yeah, I guess
she might be the new upper 4. I think she is an upper now.
Because it did say upper 4 beside her when she was playing the guitar. So, and honestly, if we probably need to take her out, but you can't find her. That's the thing.
So,
no. She's. I'll say this. You'll see next movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we'll see her, but it's like since she controls the actual chessboard, we probably need to like logistically kill her first. But the only thing is, if we kill her, are we also trapped here? That's another.
That might lead to the end to the third movie.
Yeah, because that's a question. Like, if we kill her, are we trapped here? Maybe we got to keep her alive, because
that might
if
lead
we don't, we could be
some
stuck.
Of what I'll just say this. Like I said, all I know is without inferring, Rachel said, "Be prepared to shed tears for the end of this story." Like, she said this multiple times. So I don't know. It's like we just don't know. I didn't read that far. I know who's going to fight her. If I remember correctly, which two Hashira will be fighting her. And and it's gonna be a bizarre fight. Because I don't think she moves that much herself, but she's gonna, move everything, and she's kind of connected into the stuff.
She probably hit you with a whole room, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
slide,
probably gonna be,
or you can't really catch her footing because she just keeps sliding the floor under you and stuff. So
drop you into a room full of spikes or something.
So just take a guess which Hashira that would fit best. I mean, all of them, but there's one Hashira that we've been seeing who abilities kind of play into that.
I don't want to guess. We're gonna watch it. Cool.
Yeah, we'll watch it. So, I ain't gonna guess. I got an idea, but I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save my theories because I'd be wrong in my theories when I be hitting Gamma, and I'd be like, here's my theory for saying whatever it is. She'd be like, oh no, that ain't happening.
I mean, all I can say is just like, because I read it. Now the one thing from
stop trying to spoil it, Coop.
Nah, shut up.
Yeah,
let me say. I'm talking about the structure. I'm just saying, like, the movie, like what they did though, the fact, because when you read it, you like the fights and stuff happen linear, and because like 2 was done before the fight with 2 would be done before the fight with 3 and 4 or whatever, but the way that this is all happening concurrently, so it's different in the movie format, which is cool that they're doing it that way.
Yeah, because
there's a reason why.
Back and forth from fight to fight and keep people engaged in all of their
but for adaptation purposes, 2 is gonna, like, the end of 2 is gonna be dope. Like, I think that's gonna be the first fight when they open. I think we're gonna go right back to 2 because 2 I don't even think he's
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
I don't even think he's important, like, say, for the lady who moves the thing. He's just I was about to say something. He's just full of himself. So he's just kind of off to his own devices. Like, if you run across him, I don't think Muzan
I would think he was important because he's so high, but also, like, I don't care about him. Like, I want to see him. I want to see him catch a L real bad.
Like, his story means nothing. Like, he's just like how they was just saying. Like, he was like, "Oh, these people are so stupid. They don't believe that."
No, he's just a really bad guy.
He's just a self-centered narcissist who likes to eat women, particularly. I don't even think he'll probably eat guys, but he really wants to eat women.
He's a character. They gave him to us. Like, we're gonna be happy when we see him meet his end.
Yeah. Every show needs that one character to show, like, man, I cannot wait till you get your comeuppance.
Like how we kind of feel bad for the old 4, but he also was a person that would absolutely murder you in your sleep. You feel a little bit bad for him. Well, not 4 5 with the siblings. So you feel a little bit bad for him. 2, there's no reason. In fact, the more you find about him and his family, you really just will be disgusted. So I ain't gonna say nothing else. You'll see it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be. I hope that's how they open. Finish 2 off and get that backstory of a certain person.
Yeah, and remember, now that we've beat number 3, it seems like we've sort of awakened number 1.
I mean, 1 is always awake.
Well, no, what I mean by awakened is like, you know when Dad got to get out of his chair.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what it seems like. And we also got Muzan trying to figure out where they at now. Muzan at the heart of the thing. That was a crazy visual.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Muzan. That I have not got that far. Whatever he's mutating to, or whatever he's doing to her.
Yeah, whatever he's gonna go in the cocoon and come out as, we don't know.
Come out as a butterfly Pokemon.
It's man, it's just everything I wanted and more. But I'll throw it to Dub because we've been on for a minute. I'm gonna throw it to Dub. Dub, of course, we'll talk about this movie again on Monday or Wednesday, depending on when we can get up. But final thoughts. Where can they find you?
Final thoughts. I was a little worried. Worried in that we knew that there were 3 movies left, and I was like, how do they come out with the first movie and make us care enough to see what's left. They did it. If that was the only thing I was worried about, they succeeded. And they gave us something that we really wanted in the end of Akaza. I know that's something I wanted, but then they still found a way to do the magical Tanjiro thing and redeem him in a way that made me be like, I let him slide. And so I applaud them for still being able to do that. That's something that's central to the character. Tanjiro is such a pure character that even if he ends you, he sends you to glory. That is a dope, man. He's such a dope character. I love Demon Slayer. I told Coop, I think Demon Slayer has been maybe my number one anime, like period. I love it that much. And I'm excited for the next two movies. So let's keep going.
All right. That's what's up. And of course, where can they find you?
I'm Mark Dub on IG. That's the only social media that matters. I'm on Facebook under my governmental, which is Mark the Sexiest Wallace. Look them up. Look them up minus the sexiest part.
Oh boy. Anyway, Coop, final thoughts. Where can they find you?
Final thoughts. Man, like Mark said, that we was gonna care regardless, but to see that anticipation of it, of something that's, I don't know if it's really done this often. I'm sure it is in Japan or something, but for us to be familiar with, like, oh, they're ending the TV show and then it's gonna be ended in movies, not just like broken up weird parts of whatever the hell. Like say some stuff did, like Attack on Titan, that took for like 5 extra years, broken up in several parts. It's like, no, we're gonna end it in movies. It's funny how people was like not complaining about Attack on Titan, but they're like, 3 more movies. Why is it gonna be 3 movies? And I had a dude on a stream wrongly tell me like, oh, they're just gonna adapt it to the series. I said, no, dog, the show is over. You must go to the movie to see the conclusion of this story.
I don't think
they are not going to make. No, this is, unless something happens and they do that, but I don't think there's enough that they can chop it up into 26 episodes. It's just going to be this many hours. So in a way, I appreciate it because it kind of rewards us who have watched this show faithfully, got into it, who got sucked into it during the pandemic, and it's like, to be an instant legend, from 2019 up until now, until it ends.
I'm grateful to have been sucked into it. I am grateful that my friend and partner drew me into it. He told me. He pretty much ain't give me a choice. He was like, nah, look, you just said you're going to watch some other stuff and you ain't watched it. No, you're going to watch this one. And I'm so glad he did it. Thank you, Coop.
Hey, man, I just figured that it's not a hard story. Again, a clean, simple story, y'all. It doesn't have to, I'm not just trying to take shots at like a JJK just because I find it weird. I like the anime. It looks beautiful. But it's a little, like, let's just be honest. Like, some stuff is a little confusing. Even Bleach. I grew up with it, and I watched it in my 20s, but it's like not the easiest to follow, and some stuff fall off. If you heard the story of good versus evil, if you know any folklore that involves the devil, this should make simple sense for you. If you can believe that
this kind of flows along kind of easily.
This floats along all races, all folklore, all traditions. There is a byline of you having to survive the temptation or the destruction of the devil. And how good is your soul and this and that, and what can you do, what can you sacrifice. And they don't do it where even with redemption, whatever, you still may lose your mortal form. It's like, what do you see as a victory? Or is there even a victory, or is there just survival? And you're not doing this to be famous, to be the strongest just because. You're doing this to save humanity. You're doing this to save your sister's humanity. You're doing this to atone. You're doing this to avenge. It's very simple, relatable storytelling, and you wonder why this is the most selling animated anime of all time. And it is Japanese highest selling movie. At least Mugen Train was. I think this is surpassing Mugen Train. And Mugen Train was a surprise mega hit. Demon Slayer ain't a surprise no more, y'all.
Nah.
I'm gonna look it up, but I think it had made 500 million worldwide before the release here. And it's not, and you know, I don't even know if One Piece
we were packed in the theater
on
Thursday and on Friday.
So there's just something that resonates about the characters and the story of Demon Slayer. And you know, sometimes it kind of also works, and and throw it out. It's kind of like Japanese Blade a little bit. The music, shout out to the score. When the action happened, it didn't feel very Bladish. But it's like, but when you hear the techno music, it's like, all right, you know it's about when that music hit in Demon Slayer,
and everybody had their own little themed music too. Every fight scene didn't have the same type of music.
No, they know how to blend all the visuals together to give you a certain sensation. That is great. It takes talent, y'all. So I cannot wait. I wish it was not 2 years away. I'm gonna be honest. I'm motivated. I'm gonna go ahead and read the whole story. I can't wait to not know the ending of this. I put it down because I like, oh, the movie's coming, and I was reading some other manga. This is about to shoot up the scale of I gotta know what happens to Tanjiro and them. I already know what happens with some of the other folks. I ain't gonna say no more. It's good, y'all. I cannot wait. Go see it. Go see it in Japanese. Go see it dubbed. Go see it 2 times. Hopefully, you get to see it without people having weird conversations and bilingual conversations on the other side of the theater from you, and snapping pictures or whatever they're doing on their phone, and giggling during the serious parts of the damn movie. Like I don't know, man. Like I don't know about the society we in right about now. Like, yeah, like also just a shot again. You movie going snubs. You save the theater snobs. Y'all, I'm a man who works. I like my money to be respected.
Yeah.
Theater experience is kind of up and down, y'all.
I literally man.
I only go for Marvel, DC, and anime. I don't need to go for love stories. I don't need to go for. I'm not a big horror guy. I can watch it at my house. Some movies that I know that the special effect don't really make a difference. Sinners, that was gonna get watched by me anyway. That actually did a thing cinematography wise to go see it in the theater. If your movie ain't doing that, or IMAX and all that, your movie can be watched at home. I'm just being honest, it's all digital. We all got 4K TVs. You get 4K TV for $300 now, from Walmart to Target to wherever. Soon you're gonna be able to get 4K TVs at probably Dollar General. Just give it a few more years. You know what I'm saying?
Dollar General done went up to $1.25 now. So nah.
Well, that's Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah,
Dollar General is a little bit of the fancier one. Even though they can sell anything, but yeah, Dollar General, it's expensive enough as a dollar store, but they literally will open a Dollar General in the middle of a cotton field or a cornfield in nowhere. Like they're all along the swamplands. Like, bruh, it's a running gag. Shout out to Matt Mitchell, but they will open a Dollar General. Don't care. They can open up a building. They will open up a building. I don't know how they get power to some of these buildings. They'll probably ground the electric themselves and pull it up out of the cornfield to open that stove. I don't know how they do it, but they are the number one thing. But that's aside. Y'all, you can find me. I'm Keith Cooper. You can find me at Blerd.ish.
Word.
IG, like Mark say, that's the main one. But you can, I don't know. Until everything clear, maybe don't follow me, Keith Cooper, at Facebook. You ain't got to come over though. But come to the Blerders page. Sorry, I'm dual minded when it comes to my social media. You ain't got to really bother me on my personal one, but you can holler at me.
Don't do nothing crazy.
But you can email all my information on IG if you need to email me for business purposes, or let me know a place that maybe I can go to in the future for a con or something. Especially if it's around in drivable distance. It's always up in the air. It's always a possibility. Hit me up there. Of course, subscribe to our Twitch. Check out our merch stores. Got new books in the bookstore. Shout out to anybody who bought. If you heard from this channel, this podcast, a couple of people bought a couple of books. The online store is a good way. It's powered by Bookshop. It gets us a little bit of something, just like with our merch. You get something dope, we get a little bit in our pocket, and it just helps a lot of different hands and artists and creators that way, and it doesn't cost that much to do so. So it's something that I like to curate in my spare time. If you go to the Books and Ish page, check it out. Like, a lot of new manga in there. And if you're in town, October 24th, the October edition of Anime-ish, I just passed out flyers today. We'll be showing Vampire Hunter D and other Halloween-esque type things. Not celebrating Halloween, but we have an event there for you all so that you can go do whatever you want to do on October 31st. You won't see me on October 31st unless you're nearby, but you'll see me on the 24th.
All right, that's what's up. For me, I want to say thank you to all of my brothers and sisters that showed up. Y'all showed up on Thursday and showed up on Friday. Deep. You know what I'm saying? We made sure we represented properly. You know what I'm saying? We was in there. We were showing, like, cause I know those people be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Black people don't watch anime. Nah, look, we was up in there. We was representing. All right,
I don't know who says that now. Some stupid people say, if they say that now, they stupid.
And we was up in there. It was smelling good. So I thank y'all. You know
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't the problem. But anyway, with that said, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, podcast, all that jazz. Until the next time that you have to make sure that your sword is sharp enough to redeem even the worst person through some of their best memories. We're just saying, peace.
Peace.